is.
Okay, Kathy Griffin kills me.
Kathy, well, she wanted to because you're dog.
She's so funny.
She's a very funny lady. But you know what? I have to get a question out before we even start the interview. I have to ask you, what's up with you and Extra right now?
Extra.
And just to do that and get it out of the way because some folks know.
No, it's a good thing. It's a totally good thing. My wonderful friend and colleague Dana Devon has taken over the show.
Mm-hmm.
They have been so kind to allow me to do what I think is my life's mission. You know, every now and then you're really blessed if a door opens up and you're able to walk through that door and it allows you to do something to really be of service.
Mm-hmm.
And I started a memory foundation, as you know, to honor my mom and other people who have Alzheimer's and hopefully fill in some gaps with care. And there's only one opportunity to launch. And it takes me being there, and it takes my time and my energy and my passion, which I am giving so lovingly. So I'm just really blessed to be able to do that, and I just couldn't put everything on the plate. There just isn't room.
Well, good, as long as
So
you
it's
get
good.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
So in case you didn't know, now you know. She will not be an extra. We won't talk about it anymore. It's a good thing.
I'm still doing some stuff with them. I'm doing a special called Women Who Rule. So I'm still doing some stuff with them, but it's all really good. And if you want to know anything about the foundation, it's memoryfoundation.org.
Memoryfoundation.org. Get
We have a
that.
great caregiver support email list we'd love to have you part of.
Well, it's not like you're not going to be busy. In fact, I'm looking at this stuff, and you've been working behind the camera this time, and I've actually seen the show that it said that you helped develop, the Michael Essany Show.
Sunday nights on E! Michael Essany, the living room of late night.
He came out of nowhere. Where's the show doing well?
The show's doing really well. He just turned 20, and he's been doing a public access show from his living room in Valparaiso, Indiana since he was 14.
I think this guy, he's a college guy.
Yeah.
And his mom makes the costume, well, not his costumes, but his mom dresses him.
Yep, she
And
does the makeup.
caters and makeup.
Right. Dad is like celebrity LoJack because celebrities go to his house and they get lost. They're like at the Big Star parking lot or whatever it is. So they're a loving family. He's a great young man with a dream. And it's exciting to see it coming true for him.
Now, does it look like beyond the run of the E! Show, do you think that he really stands a shot at coming in and maybe taking over for Jay?
Well, I don't think Jay's going anywhere for a long time. I don't think those chairs are going to be vacated because I don't think your chair is going to be vacated, but I think that he will find a place definitely in the landscape of talk because he's good, he's smart, he's insightful, he does his homework. You know that's the biggest thing.
Hats off to him.
He's terrific.
Best of luck to him. Good.
He's terrific. And then we're developing this guy, Retro Bill.
Yes, I've got this right here.
Your daughter's too young now, but all kids need to know about Retro Bill. And I found out about him through the sort of celebrity mom circuit because here's the Wolfgang Puck's now ex-wife, Barbara Lazaroff, sees me at the schoolyard and says, you need to know about this. I know that you're an advocate for kids. Larry King's kids love him. Steven Spielberg and Kate Capshaw's kids love him. I went, oh my gosh, I'm a terrible mother. My kids don't even know Retro Bill. He is, he's powerful messages of safety, self-esteem, a real voice for kids at a time when I think they really need it.
Well, we have this right here, and this is Retro Bill. If you can see this, can we get that in camera one? It says Retro Bill, the DARE safety tips, and that's Retro Bill. At first I thought it was either Elvis or Wayne Newton, but I do know that no.
It's kind of a mix. He's got a little Jimmy Neutron in there, and his whole thing is cool, yeah, which he can do, and you'd appreciate it. I'm sorry, Bill.
I'm very sorry about that.
I know, that was really sad. No, he's terrific. I think he's poised to be the next Mr. Rogers, so a lot of people are excited about him. We'll see where
So
he
if we
ends up.
wanted to check out Retro Bill, we'd have to go to www.dare.com or www.retrobill.com. See, I'm on it.
You are Mr.
I'm
Plug.
on it.
Love that.
Now, you are hosting a new show that sounds like it's going to be right up my alley. I love brain games.
You're
I
a
love
smarty
competition.
pants.
Love
You're a
that.
smarty pants. Now, do you know what your IQ is, Wayne Brady?
I don't,
Oh, he does.
no, but if you talk about your IQ, I'm not saying I have a high IQ because someone out there is going to go, oh, I have a higher IQ. I just did very well in school, and and I like to read.
Okay, he's modest. The average IQ is from like 85 to 115,
No.
120, something in there. Like, his IQ is 187,
Wow.
which, I guess genius, like freaky genius is 200.
But do you really want to be that smart? Because at that point, you're like, nuclear atoms, diagram, You can't be normal? Like, I'd rather have a good IQ and play video games. Who wants to be that smart? Ugh!
Yeah, it's kind of an unrelatable thing.
You don't want to be that
You
smart.
should come on then, because we're going to do it live 2 hours on Fox, June the 9th, and we're going to have a studio audience where
Test the nation.
we're going to put groups together like blondes versus brunettes, or, you know, I don't know, lawyers and plumbers, or New York versus LA, whatever it is, those competitions that go on. You can play online, you can play during the show.
You can play online.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Because see, you do like Celebrity Jeopardy and all those. I'm always sick when they would ask me for stuff like that. No, I'm sorry, I'm really coming down with something. It's so much pressure.
No, but it's a good pressure. It's a good pressure. Anytime that you learn something, you want to share it.
Mom always said, honey, she must know my IQ. She would go, honey, it's not IQ, it's I will. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. I bought into that.
That's what Mom said when you don't do so well at the spelling
That's
bee.
right. That's right. When
Cat.
little Leeza got eliminated.
B-O-B-L. But you did pretty well for yourself anyway. And I think you have a pretty nice-sized IQ.
Thank
So-
you. Well, my husband is actually, Mensa designs the questions for this thing. My husband is a Mensa member. Right. But he can also, you know, fix the toilet, so it's okay.
See, good, it balances out in the
There
end.
you go.
Well, I'm going to watch the show, and I'll play online.
Okay, good. Oh, I hope you will.
Folks, if you like IQ stuff, you have to catch the show. But first, I want you got Crystal here, so we're going to bring out Crystal, and then Sonia
Yes,
will take it.
apparently Crystal is now, you know, mixing it up with Kathy's dogs backstage.
Well, we got to get you backstage quick. You're going to be able to see Test the Nation June 9th on Fox. You can play online as well. Leeza, Gibbons, we'll be right back.
Coming up.
Welcome back. Our next guest is back for the third time this week because we've never seen such an amazing response and interest to someone talking of the psychic nature before, because she speaks to dogs. She talked to my dogs, she talked to audience dogs, and now she's here to talk to Kathy and Lee. Hey, not there. To Kathy and Leeza's dogs. No schnossage. Please welcome back to the show the pet psychic, Sonia Fitzpatrick. Sonia, have a seat. Kathy, Leeza, Sonia, dogs.
Hello.
Let's talk.
Crystal, get that Kathy Griffin.
Well, darling, yours are chatting already.
Okay.
And they're telling me that they're both rescue because I feel this one had a lot of abuse.
Okay.
And is that right?
Well, we got her when she was 6 months old. 6 months old from the pound.
Yeah.
So she
So
looked
she is
okay, but I don't know.
Yeah, she is rescue.
Yeah.
And this one's rescue as well.
Yeah. Well, this guy you
And,
can see he's.
yeah, and this one has an issue with other dogs.
Yeah.
And he's been attacked. And he's been attacked.
Well, sometimes
because-
I dress up like a dog and attack him.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. But, darling, they also are telling me that they sleep in the bedroom with you.
Yeah.
And they said, could you make less noise when you're making love? Because...
Look,
Kathy Griffin.
get over it. You're a dog. Mama needs her loving.
Could you give an example of what that sounds like? Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Is that why you got Tiger?
And they said you do it any time of the night, and if you were to do it before they went to sleep, they would really, that would really suit them much better. So can I tell them you'll do that, or are you going to
Whatever's
doing
good
it
for
all
them.
night? Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
Hee-haw.
Meanwhile, my dog has nothing to do with any of this conversation. Look at this. I don't even know what this means. She's so checked out.
Let's move off of the subject of Kathy and the squeaky squeaky.
And they go backwards and forwards to a house where there's some water,
Okay. You have a pool.
and they love that.
They love the pool.
They love it.
Okay. Good boy.
Should I hold him over here
Yeah.
too? Come on, come on, away. Come on, away.
Okay.
They wish you'd be more
Uh-oh.
quiet.
Yo, man, stop the violence. East side against west side. Know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that dog. For real, dog. Stop that dog.
They're having a party here today. They love it.
Right.
They love being
Crystal
here.
so loves being around people. She's so
But she's
sweet.
adorable too. She has a lovely nature, and she said she's a princess, and you treat her like.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
she's-
never scream when we make love, ever.
If only that were true. I mean,
You see, they tell all your secrets. Yours too. This one's a gossip.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I talk to animals, they'll say, "Oh no, I'm not telling you." Because people tell their dogs things that they wouldn't tell other people.
My dog's never mentioned anything about making love.
Did Crystal tell you that Kathy is trying to hire my assistant away backstage? You know, she's looking for someone who would be discreet with her
He seems
information.
very efficient.
Yeah, he is. He has no PDA, so you could, you know.
Oh, perfect.
So they tell you secrets. And you're obviously disturbing their night's sleep, darling. So, but yours isn't talking about that, Lisa.
No, she's obviously not even checked into the program here today.
So I noticed earlier, was it this guy had a little issue with her? Are they communicating like, stay
Well,
away from me, listen to me, I'm going to hurt you?
Well, what happened with this one is that there was a time when he was attacked by dogs, and he's never forgotten that. So when he doesn't want other dogs around him, but he loves his companion, and they love each other very much. So the
You should hear
issue...
when they make love. Woo, keep it down. Woo, noisy.
Do you communicate to them through images, or do you use language, or is it like a movie?
It's, Lisa, it's pictures, and it's like your imagination. You know, I will receive a picture, and sometimes I get a lot of signals at once, like I'll have a feeling, an emotion, and it's very fast how I get it, so I have to put it into words. But sometimes they learn our language, so I hear it telepathically in my head.
Well, my dogs are gifted.
Well, they should get on the national IQ test then and just see how smart they really are.
Now, why does Captain have a problem with my husband's brother? She just cannot seem to get along with my husband's brother.
She said he's not over fond of dogs. Not like you are. She said,
That's right.
so she knows that he's not over fond of dogs. And she doesn't have time for
No.
anybody.
Plus, he kicks her hard. No, no. I'm kidding.
No, he didn't. No. But he knows that she's not in love with animals.
Right.
We're all, we're all dedicated animal lovers. We just adore them. And some people are not. So they know. And that's why she doesn't want him around. Because she's used to you. They're your babies.
Oh, yeah.
They're your babies. And that's hard. People that have animals, even you, Wayne, they're all your babies. And so they feel that and they know that. But there are other people that have animals and they don't feel the same way as we do about it.
Skipping to another issue, I was just thinking about, I asked you another show about cats and animals gossiping.
Yes.
You had a cat reveal someone's affair once?
Oh, yes. And the woman came to me and she said, the cats are now sort of urinating outside of the box and they've never done this. So I said, well, I'll see if I can ask them and see if I can find out why they're doing this. So I get pictures and feelings and emotions, and I see the bedroom, and the cats were indignant and angry. That's the first feeling I felt. So I said, they're very angry, and it's an issue in the bedroom. So she said, an issue in the bedroom? I said, yes. And then they told me that when their dad was there, they could sleep on the bed, and it was their bed, and they'd always slept there. But then, other times, when the other gentleman came in, she shut them out of the room, and they were indignant because this gentleman had come in, got into bed with their beds, and so she was having an affair. And she was having her lover enjoying the afternoon. But what she didn't understand was she should have had the cats in the room. That was their bed, and they felt that they were shut out of the bedroom. That was their bed. How would you feel?
And then
darling?
they go to you and they're like,
And then, how would you feel if somebody...
I would be livid. So
Yeah, but if you wanted to go into your bed,
Yes.
and you went in there, and there was some human being in there, like if you were a cat.
my husband and Leeza?
Me now.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Sonia Fitzpatrick. Catch the Pet Psychic, Monday at 8 on Animal. We'll be right back. Sonia, thank you so much for that.